Hey, hola, my friends. I hope all is fine and well with you and yours. Hey, look at the little chickens over there hanging out. I figured it's been 2 weeks or so let's take a look at what progress we might have gotten or we should have gotten from our nano bubbles. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys it's kind of a treat in this episode because, for one, my birthday is Monday. Yay! And for two, I'm going to give you a couple of tips on aquaponics rig maintenance, as well as how we do it different here, or how we may be doing it different here. Everyone has their own technique, and that's super cool, right? I think so. There are many different ways to do something, you know what? And I think it's the journey that really matters most of all. Now, you guys remember our nano bubbles? Yeah, let's see if we can get here we go. We can see them sort of moving through the tank right there. Those aren't really nano, those would be micros, and nano bubbles are so small you couldn't see them. And they actually, they sort of like they just float around in the water, and they more or less just like sort of sink to the bottom. Look at how clean that water is, guys. And like those little the little sand spots you see there, that's at the bottom of this black bucket. Once again, that's nano bubble technology applied. But now let's see the results of us using that nano bubble technology. Now, the number one thing that you should see is a difference in your root growth. Now, I know, guys, it looks like we threw a M80 or something in here, kaboom, make some room. But no, we're removing the fall vegetables because we're starting our winter greens. We're going to be moving our winter greens out here, which we've already started inside the house. But here's a prime result of that nano bubble technology. These are all new roots, and these are on 2 or 3 year old onions. Take this basil, flip this upside down. You'll see your white roots as well. I don't want to get too close because a lot of people get a little, many people get a little grossed out from the red wiggler worms that live in here. But guys, you got to remember, without the red wiggler worms, we wouldn't be having this success. Look at these beautiful, gorgeous, brand new white roots. Now, you can ask any aquaponics gardener, any gardener in general, if this is a sign of a healthy environment, and they're going to tell you 2 thumbs up. Two thumbs up, 2 big toes up. Yes, indeed it is. Now, guys, I want to stress, we don't add anything extra to our system, pardon me, except for our little nutrient boost, our mineral boost for the plants. We don't add anything to balance pH, EC, anything of that nature. What makes our system different is that it's more or less a self-enclosed ecosystem. So other than us just adding a little bit of food in the food scraps, for our little baby tilapias in there, this takes care of itself. I pulled these up earlier today, and even after I pulled them up, let's see, look, you can see one right there. It hasn't gone yet. There's a red wiggler hiding in right there. And these guys keep our roots looking nice and clean. You can even see, take a look at this basil that I pulled up. You can actually see the original root square, that I used to plant this in. Now, I'm going to switch to a different type of substrate starter plug for these. Now, even those, these root squares right here, they're nothing but spinned limestone, so it's not really that they're bad. They just don't break down as much as I would like them to if we were to put them in garbage or any type of reciprocal or like that. Now, even with our cucumbers, let's see if we can take a look down here, guys. Yep, cucumbers are still there and are still kicking. And I like it because if you touch them, you'll see why they're called, you get the saying, cool as a cucumber, because they are actually about 7 to 9 degrees cooler than the ambient air around them. That's why the leaves are always trying to cover up the fruit on them. Well, I just thought that was a pretty cool side note. Let's look in the front. And all of this sudden growth, keep in mind, guys, we're in fall now. So this growth is because of a lot to do with the nano bubbles. Hi, will you be my friend? Oh, I love it when the environment plays a part in the videos like this. It's super awesome. But yeah, so everything's dialed in. If you guys ever wondered, because this is what we'll be starting our actual series soon, if you ever wondered how we take care of like changing out the substrate, I'll show you. It's very simple. It's very simple. I use a shovel, and because my root systems are so strong like this, I only have to take up just this top level, just about right here. Let's see if I can test it on the camera. Pull that amount in a shovel, and I take it, I dump it in a bucket. I then clean these. I'd let these dry out first. Then I'd clean them, And by cleaning them, I give them a rinse with just a garden hose. Then I put them in a big vat that we have inside. And we actually use steam pressure to clean our rocks. These lava stones right here, these are fresh from a bag. So I'm actually going to give these a rinse. And I'm going to use these to replace these little yucky ones that had the top surface muck on them. But all should be well in a few days. Hey guys, man, I'm having an absolute blast out here. This is a gorgeous day in the desert. I hope you're all having a fantastic day as well. Don't forget, man, together we grow, and I really do mean it. Plant that first seed so we can do this. Peace and blessings, my friends.